Hey guys, it's Josh here from Free Magic Live. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a question we've had a bit, and that is how to know how much to practice an effect, or how should I practice it to be really comfortable with it performing it on the street or for friends. So check it out. So guys, some real talk here. How much should you practice or put time into your effects before you start performing them to people and your friends and on the street and that sort of thing? Well, I think it really comes down to you have to be really comfortable with the effect, and you have to get to the point where you could do it without even looking and while keeping up a conversation with people. And I think a good way to illustrate that is, if you've learned a trick, let's say you're doing a color change, if you have to look at the deck while you're controlling it and then look at it while you're color changing it and you're not looking at the people watching, then you probably need to spend a bit more time on it. Now, there's a few nice tips of how to know then when you're ready. And one tip I learned, this is great, and I learned this from a magician named David Stone, French magician, fantastic. And he actually says, now this is if you really want to be pro at your effects and you really want to be the best you can be, he would get a matchbox, okay? A matchbox would have typically 100 matches in it, and he would sit the matchbox down, and then what he would do is he would take one match out, sit it down, he would perform the trick. I should say, he would do the trick. If he gets it right, he'd put the matchstick on the side. He'd do the trick again, and he'd take another match and he'd put it to the side again. And basically, he would keep doing it until he can not stuff up the trick 100 times. And if he can do that, then he knows he's ready. So if he's stuffed up halfway through, he would actually then stop and go, no, and I will do it again. And let me tell you, if you do that, that is a great way for your muscle memory to get so used to performing that you're not going to stuff it up, or hardly, ever. So that's one good way. A second good way is to actually try and perform the effect with your eyes closed. If it's a mechanical effect where you're double undercutting it and then you're doing this and that, try and do it with your eyes closed, because if you can, that means you can do the effect while you're talking to people and not watching what you're doing. Obviously, if it's a trick where you're flicking a card in the air and you're catching it, you may need to look, because that may not, be very productive. But try the effect. Let's say it's a trick where they put the card back, you control it to the top, and then you, pick another card out that's wrong, and then you put it on the top and do like the twirl change. Try and do that with your eyes closed. It's very easy, and you can feel the pack, get to know it. Once you can do that, then you know you're ready to do it on the streets. All right, guys, hope that advice was useful for you. Put your comments below on if you have any other ways of practicing as well. But look, let me see you in the next video, and make sure you check out our website for more actual effects and tricks at freemagiclive.com.